Hey y'all, and welcome back. I am Malika. This is Malika on the Move. And today I just wanted to talk to you about my very first full electric bill since I've been here living in this home. Now, a lot of people will tell you that their bills have been very high or a normal bill, but they won't exactly break that down for you and tell you exactly what their usage is. So you can get a good idea of possibly what you may pay in your rental in Merida. So let's do that today. So I apologize for the squinting. The sun is like right beating down on me. So today is actually the first day in maybe about 2 weeks, but really only the first day of maybe 3 days that I'm able to have all of the windows open and it's a nice breeze. You can see blowing back there and the house is nice and cool. I don't need to use any air conditioner right now. Now later on tonight, for some reason, the breeze just doesn't blow at night, so I will have my AC on at bedtime. I have received my very first full light bill. The light bills here come every 2 months, so this will be my first full bill that I'm paying. Now, in terms of my usage, okay, if you go back and you look at my home tour video, I have 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2 stories. The outside lights, I have lighting back here to light the waterfall and the trees. There's lighting in the pool, and in front of me is the walkway going into the patio, and all of that is lit. And in the front, there's front door light, and then there's some kind of colored light for the front of the house. I don't really use that. It's just me. For me, no real purpose in having all of this lit up. If I have company or something, just for the ambience, I'll probably light it up. But as a general rule, I don't really use it. And, the tarantulas come when the lights are on, so we don't want that. So yeah, in the house, my typical usage is, oh, that was much better, that sun. My typical usage is I only use AC in the room that I'm in at the moment. So I sleep with the AC on. Once I get up and I'm ready to go downstairs for the morning to get my coffee, I turn the AC off. Once I get downstairs, if I need it on down there, which I usually do, I'll turn the AC on. Now, the AC will go on and off for me throughout the day because it blows right at the table where I'm sitting because there's nowhere else to put the table. And I get cold. So I'll turn it on and off and on and off and on and off. And then when I go back upstairs to get cleaned up after I've had my coffee, I'll turn the AC off in the dining room and then I'll turn it on in the bedroom upstairs while I'm getting dressed, and then, vice versa. I don't really keep many things plugged in. They talk about those energy vampires. 2 reasons though, not just the energy vampire thing, but if the power goes out here, they're known to have power surges. And I'm not trying to blow up any of my electronics because I don't want to have to buy them again. So generally, I keep my big television unplugged until I'm ready to watch it. I just bought 2 TVs for the bedrooms upstairs, and I do keep those plugged in because they were really inexpensive and easy to replace. My laptop, I keep it plugged in, but if it's a storm, I definitely unplug it. I have 3 cell phone chargers that I have throughout the house, but I only keep one plugged in because it's plugged behind my nightstand, and the other ones I plug in as I need them. My microwave, I generally don't keep that plugged in because I don't use it a lot. I do keep my kettle plugged in because I drink coffee every morning, and it's just easier for me to keep it plugged in. But other than that, I don't have a lot of things plugged in. Now, my hot water tank is electric. It's an on-demand tank, so that does use energy. I've just bought a sound dock, Alexa sound dock or something like that, so that stays plugged in. And I use that a little bit more now. I'm not a big TV watcher, so I don't really even watch that much television. Uh, what else? I think something's crawling on me. Sorry. I thought something bit me on my behind. Okay, so, yeah, I don't really use a whole lot of electricity. Now, I'm just here by myself, I'm single, so if you have more people in your household, maybe your numbers are gonna be different than mine, depending on, if you keep your air running all day, um, which, like I said, I don't. When I leave the home, I always turn the air off because even if it's burning, oh God, even if it's burning hot inside, the air conditioner does cool down things really quickly. So that's something that you don't have to worry about leaving your air running all day. I don't even really use my ceiling fans that much except for when I do watch television in the living room, I'll turn that ceiling fan on just to kind of help boost the AC that's on in the dining room. It seems as though I probably will use my lights on in the evening, probably longer than a lot of people because I'm a night owl, so I stay up pretty late. So I usually generally have some light on till 2, 3 in the morning, whereas some people will go to bed at 9, 10 o'clock and then all their lights are out. And so they don't really use a whole lot of lights, but yeah, I'm up really late. So with all that said, my light bill for the last 2 months was 1,876 pesos, which is about $108, right? Today's exchange rate, which means it's about $54 a month. And I think that's absolutely awesome just for, me and this size of a home and my usage. Now, I did mention in the previous video as well that my landlord does plan to get solar panels. She could use them right now because I cannot even see. It's hot, and it usually is sunny like this every day for some point, and that will basically zero out your bill. So if that's something that you're interested in, especially I would recommend if you are a larger family and you're gonna have heavy electricity usage, I would probably look to rent a home that has solar panels, just because that's one less bill you have to worry about. And then you'll be able to run your AC, your television, multiple televisions, and I'm sure if you have kids, you probably have video games going, Xboxes, PlayStations, so you'll be able to use that stuff pretty unregulated. You don't have to skimp on how much you use those things. But that's not a bad price. Now, I can tell you, I don't know, but some people have said that their light bills have been the equivalent of 700 US dollars a month, like almost more or equal to their rent. And I'm thinking like, what the hell are you doing? I'm comfortable, and trust and believe, I know you probably like, this chick got all kind of little quirks, but here's another one. I don't want to be hot. I don't want to be uncomfortable. So I'm going to run that air conditioner. I really don't care how much that bill gets to be honest, because I just don't like to be uncomfortable. And but I don't know, $700? Are you okay, my temperature on my ACs usually are about 26. In my bedroom, sometimes because it's a smaller unit, I'll turn it down to 25 because I like it cold when I sleep. But it doesn't go any lower than that, 20, 26, 25. Sometimes, because like I said, it blows on the table while I'm sitting there, I may turn it to 27. But yeah, so I don't understand why somebody's light bill would be $700. I can't even say that it's because the house isn't well insulated, because they're not well insulated at all. Okay, trust and believe, at all. You can hear the crickets chirping outside as if they're sitting right next to you. There's no insulation whatsoever, and I'm assuming that's because of the humidity, there has to be some type of airflow in the house so you don't get a lot of mold. But I think I would die if I had a $700 light bill. I think I would die if I had to regulate my air conditioned usage, where I'm afraid to turn the air on because I don't want a high bill, so now I gotta sit here and sweat. Like I said once before, even about the transportation, my comfort, my freedom to just live however I want to live is the most important thing to me. And I'm going to use that AC. So you may want to, like I said, if you're a family of more than 2 people, you may definitely want to try to find a place that has solar panels or a landlord. I wouldn't even take a promise of, oh, I'm going to install solar panels, because you never know if that's going to happen. But yeah, I would definitely do that, because that way you don't have to compromise your comfort for finances. So I hope this was helpful to you today. I just wanted to touch briefly on that, to break it down a little bit in depth, more than just somebody saying, oh my God, I got my light bill and it was $700, end of story. I wanted to kind of tell you about what my usage is, so you can get an idea of what I spent for my usage, and that way you'll know, well, maybe mine is going to be higher because I have more people, or I'm going to do this or that, or you'll know that maybe it might be lower because you're not even going to do what I do. So until we meet again, guys, keep moving. It's a beautiful day out here. This breeze is just absolutely wonderful. Uh, so I know my bill is going to go up once the hot season comes, but hopefully by then we get them solar panels. So until we meet again, guys, bye.